How did you handle that chaotic time with your players?
Well, I found out about it when Tommy Pham kind of came in and told me. I don't know which one was first. Might have been
I
David.
think Pham might have been first,
He walked in and said,
or Escobar.
"I'm not sure." That's when the player came in and told me they'd been traded. Kind of. It was. I don't know. It's something that we did it pretty early too. That was tough too because I still think that if we could have held on, because we might have been able to get Edwin back. We were without Marte and Edwin and Quintana most of the year, and it was tough. Nobody wants to hear it. We didn't talk about it at the time. Next guy up, so to speak. But
Yeah.
I'll never. I always think that you could have made the playoffs. How else would you think? That's what you were wired to do. So, but that was somebody's decision that they didn't think we were going to be able to compete for a championship that year, and they went in a different direction. So, what was I supposed to do? I had some conversation with guys like Max and some of the guys about they were. The biggest thing with Max is Max didn't want to look to his teammates like he was jumping ship. That's what bothered him, and that's what made him want to stay. He hated the thought of jumping ship, and I hated the thought of losing him, but I had to almost not talk him into it, but give him some, I'm there to do what's best for the organization and the players. So, I was trying to tell Max why, going to Texas was a good thing for him and his family. And because that's what the organization wanted. And that was tough because I know losing him and all the people that we lost out of that clubhouse, David Robertson, we lost them left and right. But it was, I was proud that we were able to hold that together the rest of the year as far as the mentality and the things that go in the locker room when you pull the plug on something like that. But it was tough, to take some of the stuff that came your way. Your job as a manager, if you look it up in those, Terry knows better than anybody, is you wear it. There's so many things that you could say that might cast you in a different light, but you wear it. It's just what you do. You wear it for whether it's whoever makes these decisions. You're a part of it. So walk in that club. I used to tell the guys who were in my office, I go, "Hey guys, I got to go walk the clubhouse." "What do you mean? You got to go? What do you got to do?" I said, "I just got to walk the clubhouse. I got to walk among the players. I got to sit down. I got to talk. I got to see how Jeff McNeil, Lindor, all these guys are doing." You just walk the clubhouse. Same thing their manager, who I really like, does today with them. And you can only go as far as, I always hold out hope that you could have, should have, would have, but, they made that decision, and I had to embrace what they had done.